are holding up pretty good, except that they're kind of lacking in traction. After today, they will have roughly 1,000 kilometers on them, so I think they serve their purpose. To squeeze myself into pretty small places that are not easy to get in and out of, but that's my jam. Why is that my jam? Because I don't want to be seen. Why don't I want to be seen? Because I'm stealth camping and I'm a solo female and I really don't want to be seen. So I try very hard to make myself not seen. Ta-da! This isn't actually the Bruce. This is some weird side trail down to the water. Well, it's finally here. My dernier day. My last day. It is October the 16th. How about that? And it is not calling for rain, but the sky looks pretty ominous. And I went ahead and packed my rain gear into my backpack, just because I really don't like a lot of stuff on the outside of my bag for some reason. And I had the space, and lucky for me, 1.5 kilometers from where I camped, I looked it up yesterday because I almost hiked out yesterday because there's a McDonald's. So I'm going for second coffee. The trail crosses a road up here in a bit, and then McDonald's is just a few blocks down. So I'm going to grab myself a fucking delicious coffee. This all looks like nice places to camp, but another problem with the fall is lack of coverage. So there's not a lot of foliage. All the low-lying foliage is dying. And so I will be much more visible. It makes it a bit more difficult to find super stealth spots. I'll talk to you after I get my coffee, because that's when I'll be more happy. Look at that, they're right next to each other. Shitty Tim Hortons coffee, wonderful McDonald's coffee. Coffee could be a bit hotter. I'm already half finished it. I picked it up like 5 minutes ago. And I'm almost back on trail. I know for sure. I'm gonna be blabbing my mouth off today. I apologize in advance. Well, I don't apologize. It's only me. I'm the only person I care about. I'm probably the only one that's gonna watch these videos. They're for me, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. And I did have something I was about to say, that's why I pulled the camera up, but then I started blabbing and now I forget what I was gonna say. I didn't suddenly remember, but whatever. It is late. It's probably close to 9 a.m. by now. I completely lollygagged this morning on purpose. Am I supposed to go back in the... No, straight. There's a whole bunch of trails around here. Yeah, I lollygagged because I have 30K to do today, and Ryan is not able to pick me up until about 5:30. So I gotta take my time. So I actually sat in the tent this morning just staring off into space, listening to music, tried to drag out packing up as long as I could. And although I don't know how to walk slow, I can't walk slow, I've tried it before, but I will probably stop a lot wherever I find interesting places, because I don't want to get to the terminus and be sitting there for a couple hours and then might as well waste my time out in the woods than sitting at the terminus. Why though? Why? What's over there? Generating station. Power generating station. Yeah, I guess that would be at risk of drowning in some way. I don't know. Fun fact. After I left Short Hills yesterday, this is all brand new trail to me. I don't think well, I must have hiked some of it, but most of this last 30K of the trail is all brand new to me, which is kind of exciting because the last 3 days, for the most part, has been familiar territory. So this is all new. Should be exciting in a lame way. If you're a hiker, you get it, I guess. If you know, you know. What the heck does passive use mean? I'm stopping to have some of my oatmeal. Not because I'm hungry, but because if I leave this, it's probably gonna go low. Oh man, I could have slept here last night. Looks cozy. This is the first time in all my Bruce Trail hiking that I am walking with this in my hand, which is mace, pepper spray. It's the first time I felt uncomfortable. It's Sunday morning, which is, you know, kind of, apparently my blood sugar's low. We'll just ignore that for now. Yeah, it's Sunday morning, which is kind of indicative of weirdos, and I've heard people hollering at me from the bush, people that I couldn't see, There's been a lot of sketchy people through the town. I guess this is a sketchy area. I don't know St. Catharines at all. But it has prompted me to walk with this in my hand because I'm kind of freaked out. So I'm 13K into the day, not quite halfway, and I feel like I've been hiking for 30 already. The types of terrain I've been through today, I didn't expect all of this. There's been interspersed like forest patches, but a lot of it has been canal path, rail trail, a lot of city streets, right through the middle of a golf course. It's been very dynamic, constantly changing. I never know where I am. This morning, walked through Brock University and all that. Keep you on your toes. But I definitely wasn't expecting so little trail. And my legs are fucking wrecked. Like calves, and I've got some pretty bad shin splints. Oh well. I will hobble the rest of the day, and then I can keep my feet up for a few days where I'm not doing anything. I don't know, what is the second half of the day gonna present to me? What other kind of interesting things am I gonna see? Who knows? Never really understood it. What's the point? Never seen it. I see it in everybody else's pictures, but why? Why? So we go from one stupid thing, which is the shoe tree, to the other stupid thing. I think they call this the Screaming Tunnel. And I don't know why, and I don't know why it's such a big fucking deal. It's just a tunnel. It's actually a very wet tunnel. Just a tunnel. And by the sounds of it, it's a train tunnel. I think I may have lollygagged a little too much, because now I kind of feel like I'm a little pressed for time. It also means I'm running out of moments to talk, and I've been putting it off. So I'm gonna blab. And who knows if I cut this up into pieces. Why do I like this kind of hiking so much? Like, distance backpacking. And there's something to be said about going out, doing like a loop, like in Algonquin or something, for a couple days, just to unwind, get away, go home. But to do some sort of continuous walk, I don't know, it just feels different. It feels like you're accomplishing something. And although I didn't get to accomplish the continuous footsteps on my first attempt, or my second attempt even, it's a feeling. It's a feeling that you can't describe. I started in Hamilton 4 days ago, haven't stopped walking, everything's behind me. You just leave everything behind you and you go through these pieces of a pie until your pie is done. And you don't look at it long term, you kind of look at it as slices. Even each individual day gets broken down into slices. And your only job is to walk with a heavy backpack, but it is your only goal is to put one foot in front of the other, go from point A to whatever your point B is. And walking through towns and walking through cities and everything I've been through, it's not backpacking in the forest, in the wilderness. It's something else that I can't quite describe. And it means so much more to me to be able to hike down here from home, to feel kind of like I picked up where I left off. I think I'll go this way. And it just, to arrive at that southern terminus with my backpack on after hiking 118, 120 kilometers from my front door, it just feels different. It hits different. And for me, that is the through hike desire. The thing that I like the most about this kind of backpacking. And I only wish I was younger. Everybody does. I wish my life was more conducive. You'd think that being self-employed, sun's that way, you'd think that being self-employed would give me more opportunities, but it really doesn't. A large part of that is because I have my own clients, but I also work for other people, as far as they contract me, kind of like I'm their consultant. So a certain level of work I do, other people rely on. And if it was just my own clients, I could probably easily do this kind of stuff more. Whether it's an eventual dream to do something like the Appalachian Trail, which it is, but I'm well aware that that is likely not within my lifestyle. I don't know what else to say. My lifestyle isn't conducive to that kind of a duration. So I thought a lot about, well, what do I do? And Ryan's talked to me extensively and he keeps saying, like, go for 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there. I don't know. I don't know if that would satisfy me. I don't know whatever's going to satisfy me. I might just end up hiking the Bruce Trail once every couple years when people have enough time to get over it and allow me to disappear again. I don't know. But that's a big thing I think about a lot. And words I typically don't use to describe myself. I am damn proud. I have been fucking determined. Attempt number 1, suffering from malnutrition, quit after 600 kilometers. Attempt number 2, break my ankle on my second last day. I guess this isn't really attempt number 3, it's just Attempt number closure. Closure. Once and for all. Fucking let me see that goddamn southern terminus. Let this be over with. Not necessarily over with, because I really enjoyed a large majority of it. Ignore. Like I said in yesterday's video, the video before that, it is wine time. So those are bird bangers to scare the birds away. Yeah, I am proud to fucking fight, because it's been so goddamn important to me. Science damn, not God, don't believe in God. Science damn important to me to see this thing finish. And although none of it was the way I wanted it to go, I wanted it to be a continuous footstep through hike. This is the next best thing, at least, to be able to do a final like 4-day hike. Nice that it's close to home. Wouldn't have been able to do this if I was doing it the other way around. Well, could have, but it's a lot more to ask of somebody to come and pick me up. And I would have had to be dropped off somewhere. Whatever. Less than 1K to go. Well, I hustled to get here because I didn't want anybody here. Ryan's coming and I think my parents are showing up, and I just wanted to get here by myself. But I made it. Have a little while to wait before Ryan gets here. And it is way too cold to be not wearing my down jacket. I'm shivering. I really did hustle because I wanted nothing more than to be here by myself. But I think I hustled a little too much at the end there. My feet are throbbing. They're in so much pain. I can't wait to get home and have a shower, and I really can't wait to see Ryan. I'm very happy.